Innovative Farmers, it's a UK-wide programme that brings together groups of farmers who've got a topic that they're interested in finding out more about on their farms. So we help them by linking them up with a researcher to carry out a trial.
We need more farmer-led research because it responds directly to the questions that farmers want answered. All too often, the majority of agricultural research isn't directly addressing the questions that farmers have. And what we've found with Innovative Farmers is that some of the questions they ask are leading really to great changes in agriculture.
I think farmers have often got the answers. They have techniques that they've learned for generations. And this is where Innovative Farmers is really helping, because it's actually bringing those structures and disciplines in and helping farmers to do it in a proper way, which then you can actually look back and learn from it.
I think it's really important that farmers all chip in and help lead research. Everyone's got an idea for something and we can all be helpful crossing ideas from one to the other. What might work for one might not work for another and vice versa.
Farmers being in a knowledge exchange with researchers, it does empower farmers to make evidence-based decisions. We learn from the farmers as researchers, and we pick up things which we can then offer to the farmers.
The farmer initially comes to Innovative Farmers with a question that they want to ask, and then we help make that happen. So provide access to a researcher who's a technical expert in that field, who can then help to develop a protocol that will answer the question that they may have. We could provide them access to a funding pot, so if there's some tests that they need to do, if there's a particular seed they want to buy, the Innovative Farmers funding can contribute to that, so that it basically helps take the risk away and enables the farmers to do things that they would not necessarily do.
The most important step is to really think hard about the question that it is that you're trying to answer. Be realistic about what you can do, what your resources are and your time, taking a sort of structured, methodical approach to the question that you're trying to answer.
Quite a lot of the time farmers come to us with an idea that they've perhaps had together with other farmers, because they've all noticed that there's a particular issue on their farm that they want to try and tackle, and together there's a real opportunity to get some really nice robust data and information.
By being a host on Innovative Farmers, you're actually testing things on your own farm, so you can see it, whether it works or not. That's probably the biggest benefit, but I think the second benefit is really about being part of a group of farmers, because it enables you to sort of have more farmers to talk to and to share ideas, which is always beneficial.
Working together has been really good. We're learning from each other, especially with our WhatsApp group. Oh, I need to ask a question, I'll put it on there, and you get a group discussion.
In farming, you feel very isolated, and having these sort of groups, you get amongst people and discuss things, it's a lot of help.
We can put all our ideas together and learn from 3 fields instead of 1.
Innovative Farmers really tries to bridge the gap between the real hard science and then also the sort of real practical on-farm application, and we try and find a sweet spot in the middle. So it really has this ability to give you some really strong science.
In the end, fitting in trials that also fit into the commercial practice means that those new practices are likely to be implemented in the future.
Innovative Farmers has been running since 2012, and we've had over 100 field labs now involving anything from 4 to 20 farmers who want to take part in trials. There's a really great buzz at the moment about looking at new opportunities for the future of farming. We're in uncertain times. We can't carry on without making change. So it's really important that farmers get behind Innovative Farmers and that the industry gets behind it, because we've got some very talented farmers out there and they just need help to come together to explore new approaches to improve our sustainability and the resilience of the farming industry here in the UK.